Every game begins the same way.
Listen up, Birdland. We are tracking the hot stove minute by minute, and the Baltimore Orioles front office is clearly not taking its foot off the gas after shocking the baseball world with the blockbuster trade for Shane Baz from the Rays and the massive signings of Pete Alonso and Ryan Helsley. Mike Elias seems to have identified the missing link to bulletproof our defense. The intel dropping right now, reported by the highly credible Derek Gould of the Saint Louis Post-Dispatch, is that the Orioles are showing serious interest in trading for Saint Louis Cardinals left-handed reliever Jojo Romero. Why does this matter right now on December 20th, 2025? Because the message from the front office is crystal clear. 2026 is World Series or bust. We are no longer in a rebuild or just happy to be here. We are assembling a squad to win it all. However, there was a glaring hole on the 40-man roster that needed urgent addressing: left-handed depth in the bullpen. Currently, our lefty relief options are limited to Keegan Akin, Grant Wolfram, and Dietrich Enns. With all due respect to those professionals, in a brutal AL East where you have to navigate through elite left-handed bats, think Juan Soto and Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the Yankees, you need a high-leverage specialist. You cannot fake it in October. Jojo Romero, the tale of the tape. The 29-year-old southpaw is coming off a career-best season in 2025. ERA 2.05, elite territory. Workload 65 appearances, volume 61.0 IP. Trend consistent improvement in ERA and peripherals over the last 4 seasons. This isn't a shot in the dark. Romero has proven himself as a reliable arm in critical situations. The St. Louis Cardinals have entered a full fire sale mode, which puts their assets squarely on the market. Mike Elias knows he needs to protect the investment made in Helsley, our new closer, and the rotation. Bringing in an arm like Romero for the 7th or 8th inning takes this bullpen from good to lockdown. The timing is crucial because we aren't alone in this race. The competition is moving fast, and Baltimore needs to strike before the market dries up. Want to stay ahead of the news with insider-level analysis? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Here at Orioles Fan Central, we cut through the noise and bring you only what truly impacts Birdland's future. Let's dive deep into the strategy here. Acquiring Jojo Romero isn't just about adding an arm. It's about neutralizing the biggest threats in the American League. Looking at the current roster construction, Romero's arrival would give manager Brandon Hyde total flexibility in late-game situations. Picture a playoff scenario in 2026. You have Shane Baz or Grayson Rodriguez delivering 6 solid innings. You need a bridge to get to Ryan Helsley in the 9th. Without Romero, that bridge looks shaky against lefty-heavy lineups. With him, the math changes drastically. Financially, and in terms of trade capital, this deal makes perfect sense for the Orioles. Since the Cardinals are rebuilding, the price shouldn't require one of our untouchable prospects. It's likely that a package of mid-tier prospects or minor leaguers with upside would be enough to get the deal done. This fits Mike Elias's modus operandi perfectly. Aggressive on the big signings, Alonso, Helsley, but surgical on the complementary trades so as not to deplete the farm system. The competition factor here is the red flag and the source of controlled tension. Derek Gould's report indicates we are not alone. New York Yankees, Seattle Mariners, both are circling Romero. Losing this target to the Yankees would be a double blow. We don't improve our squad, and we strengthen our direct division rival. The Yankees, traditionally aggressive, know their pen needs help. If Mike Elias hesitates, we could see Romero closing out innings in the Bronx instead of at Camden Yards. That is a scenario we simply cannot accept. Final analysis. The league trend for 2026 is bullpen specialization. The teams that win in October are the ones that shorten the game. With current rules and the offensive pace, you cannot afford a lefty hole in relief. The move for Romero signals that the front office understands the championship window is wide open right now. There is no tomorrow. The team has the offense led by Alonso, has bolstered the rotation, Baz, and potentially another ace like Valdez or Gallen, and is now polishing the final edges. Romero is the safety valve that turns a playoff team into a World Series team. Birdland, the strategic question on the table is this. Considering the Yankees are also in this bidding war, would you be willing to overpay slightly with a better prospect to ensure Jojo Romero comes to Baltimore and stays out of New York? Or should we trust Keegan Aiken and hold on to our assets? Drop your take in the comments. I want to know what you would do if you were Mike Elias. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily updates.